Video welcomes Roseanne Arnold tonight at midnight on TV 8. From Cleveland's own 24-hour newsroom, Tim Taylor, Denise Dufala, Casey Coleman on sports, and Vic Goddard with weather. This is Cleveland's own News Center 8.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Here's what's happening.
You're watching WKYC Channel 3, Cleveland. And now, live, serving all of Northeast Ohio, this is Channel 3 News.
Good evening, I'm Dick Becker.
And I'm Connie Deacon. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top...
TV 9, the spirit of Oklahoma.
Now, the #1 rated newscast in Oklahoma with Jack Bowen, Patty Suarez, Bill Teagan Sports, and Gary England with the weather. This is Newsline 9 Late Edition.
Tonight, Oklahoma City...
But hurry. At 9.
Good afternoon, and thanks for being with us today. I'm Steve Kometko.
And I'm Tricia Toyota. This is the 5 o'clock news in Los Angeles. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Zahn.
I'm Dan Miller, and this is the Channel 2.
In Fairbanks, Anchorage, and Juneau, you're watching ABC for Alaska on Alaska's Superstation.
Up next on Newslink Alaska, hundreds march on a major Alaska bank. A tricky landing today for a 747. And a big Alaska talent comes home for a concert.
Live at 10, this is Newslink Alaska.
Good evening, this is Newslink Alaska. Hundreds of Alaska union workers marched.
KSAT 12 News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Karen Gay.
Good.
This is KTBF Channel 11 Fairbanks.
You're watching KTVF Channel 11, your #1 choice of Fairbanks Evening News.
Good evening. Fairbanks police have found a suspected murder victim.
This is Fox 2, Hawaii's news channel. KHON-TV, Honolulu, Hawaii. The Channel 2 News is next.
President Clinton accepts the Democratic nomination to run for a second term hours after his top advisor resigns. Hawaii residents react to Clinton's proposals to cut some taxes. And a shark attack on Maui sends a surfer to the hospital.
This is the Channel 2 News at 10 with Joe Moore, Hawaii's #1 news.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday, the 29th of August. Just hours...
Now, from NBC Hawaii News 8, 10 at 10. 10 minutes of non-stop news, sports, and weather. 10 at 10 starts now.
Good evening. I'm Heidi Umbau.
And I'm Dan Cook. This is 10 at 10.
Our top...
A brand new Daniel.
Live, local, late-breaking. From Hilo to Honolulu, wherever you live. This is NBC Hawaii News 8 with Dan Cook, Heidi Umbau, and Robert Kekala.
Welcome back.
And thanks for staying with us. Would you believe that Hawaii...
Where Hawaii's news comes first.
This is NBC Hawaii News 8 for Thursday, September 12th.
An 8-year-old girl claims she was assaulted by a teacher volunteer.
A new national study says too many of America's teachers don't have proper teaching licenses.
And here's an art expo that's out of this world. Or at least, that's where the artists were.
Live from NBC Hawaii News 8. The 5 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. An 8-year-old Maila.
Live from NBC 6, Charlotte. This is 6 News Nightcast.
Mandatory evacuations are ordered along the Carolina.
From WUAB Channel 43, where the news comes first, this is the 10 o'clock news with Ramona Robinson, Jack Marshall, meteorologist Sally Bernier, and sports director Gib Shanley.
I've called this economic conference for 3 reasons. First,
Didn't get a question.
Next, it's News 4, Weekend Edition.
Jeremy Harris and Arnold Morgado go head-to-head in a mayoral conversation on KITV.
Live from KITV4, your 24-hour news source. It's Dick Allgaier and Jody Leon.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Dick has the night off. The top 2 candidates for Honolulu mayor and...
Live from Cleveland's own News Center 8, Wilma Smith, Bill Martin, Dick Goddard, Robin Swoboda, Call for Action reporter Valerie First, and David Moss on entertainment. This is First Look.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Here's your first look at what's happening today.
From Cleveland's own 24-hour newsroom, this is Election 92. Here are Tim Taylor and Denise Dufall.
You're watching WKYC, Channel 3, Cleveland. And now, a Channel 3 Decision 92 update with Dick Fengler and Connie Deacon.
Well, good evening again. We've got the next 7.
Catch today's KGMB 9. You're watching KGMB, Channel 9. Now, in the spirit of Hawaii, this is the KGMB 9 News Update.
Lights are on at the university tonight as negotiations.
You're watching KATN, TV2, Fairbanks.
Tonight's top stories. It's a battle of the vetoes in Juneau. Also, fire is proving deadly this year for Alaskans. And don't get stranded. Tips to help you prevent a highway breakdown. Details up next.
Coverage you count on. This is Fairbanks News 2.
Good evening. 1996 is...
Now, Hawaii's only live world news broadcast. This is the Channel 2 News World Report with Joe Moore, Hawaii's #1 world news.
Good evening. This is the World Report for Monday, the 27th of January.
Live from K5, the home team, Hawaii's only News at 9 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Dan Cook.
And I'm Heidi Umbau. Thanks for joining us.
Topping our news tonight, crime, shootings, and stabbings on 3 islands.
In Kalihi, a mother of 3 was gunned down, apparently by her estranged husband.
Home of Hawaii's News at 9. Live, local, late breaking. From Hilo to Honolulu, wherever you live, this is the K5 News at 9 with Dan Cook, Heidi Umbau, and Robert Kekala.
Welcome back.
And thanks for staying with us.
All of you have probably seen the...
Tonight on Nightcast, Storm Center 3 brings you the dramatic pictures and stories from the 97 flood. We are on the scene as night falls, and so does the water. But more rain means more worry. It was nothing but a river through here. 97 flood continues right now. Good evening. We are starting to total up the damage after record rainfall, and it is staggering.
And many areas are still underwater tonight in the...
Live from Huntington with Tim Ear, and live from Charleston with Sheila Gray. This is WSAZ News Channel 3 Tonight.
Towns turn into islands as the Ohioans
choose to wait and see.
You're watching WLWT TV, Cincinnati's 5. This is News 5 at 6 o'clock.
The floods are too much for people who've lost homes and loved ones dozens of times.
From the island tonight, real close.
KGMB 9, one of the good things about Hawaii.
You're watching KGMB, Channel 9. Now, in the spirit of Hawaii, this is KGMB 9 News at 5.
Teachers are pounding on doors to lobby lawmakers today.
Hoping
where the news comes first, 24 hours a day. This is Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
Almost 2 years after the Murrah building bombing, the wheels of justice are turning in Denver. Thanks for joining us on Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 6.
KOCO-TV, Oklahoma's Channel 5. This is Oklahoma's 5 News at 10.
And good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm David Allen.
And I'm Gina Peterson. Jennifer Reeve is in Denver.
We're going all out for Oklahoma, growing stronger, working every day. We're going all out for Oklahoma,
gonna tell the world we're here to stay.
Got that Sooner spirit deep inside. Got the friends, the family, got the pride. We're going all out for Oklahoma.
Gonna make the future bright as it can be.
There's a whole lot more to do.
We can make it all come true.
Going all out for Oklahoma. Going all out for you and me.
Oklahoma. How has KSWO-TV's commitment to looking out for you made a difference in Texoma? In 1985, our new Doppler 2 radar was installed. It allows KSWO-TV's meteorologists to better follow and forecast the development and progress of severe weather in your area. Doppler radar and 2 weather computers enable us to give you more advanced warning of how severe weather could affect you. KSWO-TV was the first and still is Texoma's only TV station with 3 meteorologists. Tom Charles, Darrell Reed, and Tom McCarthy provide round-the-clock coverage on a comprehensive level whenever severe weather threatens, for as long as it's needed. Plus, only KSWO-TV delivers 10 weathercasts you can count on every weekday. When it comes to weather, KSWO-TV really is keeping its promise. Any time of the day or night, Action 7 Weather really is looking out for you. It's official. The Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters has recognized Mike McDonald, Jan Stratton, and the Action 7 News team as the best evening newscast in Oklahoma. In 1988, Channel 7 was #1 in its coverage of the news events that affect you. At KSWO-TV, we believe you deserve the best that television has to offer, and we will continue our commitment to bring you excellence through outstanding achievements in broadcasting. The best newscast in Oklahoma really is looking out for you.
Now, Fox 8 News at 5.
The girls and I were all ready to come tomorrow, but once we heard this...
Masters champion Tiger Woods.
Now, Fox 8 News at 6.
He videotaped his students changing clothes.
The Hot Spot. CBS 19 News starts right now.
This is CBS 19 News with Denise DeFalla and Gretchen Carlson.
All I want to know